Seems better now? Not muted? Yep. Okay. I think we're in business. I don't know what the deal was. I was having some trouble with video encoding. CPU was getting hammered. So I restarted the whole thing, and it seems to be better now. Yeah. Who knows? Computers. They're weird. Um, so this is day 31 of 100 days of code, which is super exciting. Um, I've been working through data structures and algorithm stuff up until this point. That's what I still plan to keep working through. And I've been basically using some of the stuff on Geeks for Geeks as kind of like the study guide, and then doing coding challenges on binarysearch.com and Code and Game. And that's worked out pretty well up until this point. Um, but for today, what I'm going to do instead of going on Code and Game or something like that, or Binary Search or any of those coding websites, I'm going to take a step back and take a higher level look at kind of what I'm doing and go back and take notes on all the data structures and some of the common problems or common puzzles associated with those data structures or algorithms. That way I have a better idea of what I need to learn in the future. Yeah, so this will be a bit more planny, reviewy, note takey than Cody. So first up, I need to make some notes. Uh, oh, right. This is the first thing I need to do. There we go. So I've done all of these, and I've basically been... Oh, right. Calls a restart. Nothing's open. Zoop. Sound effects included. Okay. So I've been moving down this list of data structures and algorithms. I skipped over time and space complexity, though I should probably revisit that. Now that I've gone through and done a bunch of the data structures and algorithms stuff, I hope it will make more sense. And then I haven't done hashing, did some heaps, and some sorting and searching. I bet there's some overlap with some of the other data structures there. Yeah. So that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Move this over here. Does it look okay? Yeah, that looks all right. Notes. I really want that to be at the top. There we go. New file. Cool. Raise stack geeks. I will leave these singular. And this overview markdown file, I'm kind of thinking is like a table of contents almost. I don't know how to link files or if it's even useful, but that's doesn't really matter. I did learn that tries is pronounced trees, which is super confusing. Hashing. I don't know if hashing would be considered algorithm or data structure. Not sure. Yep. Let's just take a look at hashing. Oh, that's funny. They've already got it split out. So let's see what's over here. Oh, okay. I like this list. Stack queue. Binary tree. I wonder what the difference between a binary tree and binary search tree is. It's part of the reason of doing this. Hashing. And then they don't have a try here. Weird. Guess I'll leave it. And how is a diff matrix different from a graph? Okay. Whatever. This is where it goes. This is these are all concepts that I don't have a good idea of. Backtracking. I have a feeling that some of this stuff is things that I've learned how to do. I just don't have a name for it. Just branch and bound. What? All right. Some of these things, I don't know if they're actually a thing or is it just something on Geeks for Geeks. Let's see. Oh, it is a thing. Okay. I've never heard this. Hmm. Okay. Let's just save this. Right, then there's other topics like... I'll just start here without getting too crazy. New folder will be data. Oop, it doesn't actually have to be MD. Things I want to know about each data structure are common use cases, common methods, start with data structure. Teehee. Oh, it just links to this. That's silly. Push, pop, shift, unshift. Zero index linear list of data. I think that makes sense and is appropriately vague. Can hold any other type. Structure. Image. It looks so bad. How do I say this? Depending on the language, data types can be mixed. That's funny. Oh, right. In general, this is the case. right, and then a new file. D. Oh, sure. Push adds an item to the top. Pop removes and returns the top item. Peek just shows the top item. It's a linear data structure that follows the which operation? The order may be last in, first out, or first in, last out. But that's the same thing, right? First out. It's the best explanation I've got. Stacks of plates. Undo, redo, feature of that's the one I use all the time. I guess the only place I've used it in coding for an algorithm is to reverse the order of another data structure. Yep, and you can use it for trees and graphs too, I think. Okay, pretty straightforward. New file, qu.md. Common methods are enqueue and dequeue. Enqueue adds an item to the end of the queue. Removes and turns an item from the beginning queue. First in, first out. One, two, add, get. To get in line, you have to stand at the back to common use cases, not sure. Only use a queue to solve breadth first search iteratively. Oh gosh. What mic am I using? No, I'm using the right one. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's go back to... Let's see, what's next? Linked list. This is a little bit more complex than arrays, stacks, and queues. Right. Okay. Linear data structure. Stored at non-contiguous memory locations. Each item in the list has a pointer to the next item. Oh, maybe I should add a common pitfalls. I don't necessarily need that right now. This is fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna have to look at my code for this. Common methods. Push, unshift, insert, remove. Traverse. Not sure how common that is. Common linked list methods. Seems to be the agreed upon. Oh, there's singly linked and doubly linked and multiply linked. Oh gosh. Oh, hey, that's cool. Insert beginning. Insert at end. Insert in the middle. Remove. Beginning, end, and yeah, I think that's it. Not sure where this would actually be used, so. Oh, and then there's what, a circular linked list? I think that's what it is. Let's double check. Yep, cool. Yeah, array, queue, and stack are all fairly straightforward to me, and it seems like linked list starts the, for lack of a better term, complex data structures. That's the way I think of it. Hey, how's it going? Is it Dariushio Satu? Dariushio? Oh, it's probably a ch. Hey, how's it going, Dariushio? Ha, sounds about right. Okay, cool. Yeah, doing pretty well. Taking some time now to like take some notes and actually write stuff out on these data structures. I've been like hammering through Geeks for Geeks and some of these like data structures and algorithm stuff that they have listed here, but I haven't taken the time to like step back and take notes on stuff and see all the things that I've skipped over. So yeah, I'm just going through and making like quick notes and overviews of all the data structures that I've hit or haven't hit and seeing where the gaps are effectively. No actual coding today. What about you? What are you up to? Linked list can be very powerful. I've not ever used it in like in actual work. Obviously they use like arrays a bunch. I guess most of these data structures I haven't had to handwrite. I'm sure they use somewhere though. My day job is web/software development, so most of the times I touch like a linked list or even graphs, trees, or anything like that. They're probably embedded in a package somewhere. Okay. That could be useful when you have a list of size unknown and you want to stay memory efficient. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense. How is that handled in languages like to where you don't have to define a size for an array? Because I know most of the strongly typed languages you have to define a size for an array, and that's what keeps the memory under control, and then it gets costly to like expand it. But for like Ruby and JavaScript, it doesn't really matter. An array has an indefinite length, so to speak. I guess you find an object when you have a value. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, I was just curious. I guess the advantage. Which first into the next point each first list. Yep, that makes sense. Is there an advantage of, say, like a linked list over an array in something like Ruby? In Java, there's a list to array. Okay, gotcha. An array to list. Yeah, I've heard arrays are kind of odd in Java. Lists are by far the better. Oh, is list a linked list? Oh, interesting. Huh. Uh, Java list. Oh, it's array list that my buddy keeps talking about. Hmm. Don't know Ruby. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, I guess what I was trying to ask is you mentioned trying to figure out is you mentioned the memory efficiency portion for a linked list, which makes sense. I know like in Java you have to, when you create an array, define the length of the array so that it takes up an appropriate amount of space in memory. But for Ruby, you don't have to do that. You can just push onto an array as much as you want to, and the array never overflows. Well, I shouldn't say never. I don't actually know that. There's probably some upper limit to it. Ruby array versus linked list. You allocate the next object only when you need it. Okay. Okay. Makes sense. Speaking of linked lists, and if you want to remove a node in the middle, you just link the previous object with the next object. Yep, that makes sense. I've done a little bit of that. How's your Rust studying going? Oh, you got 2 projects that I know about, right? Teaching SQL and then studying Rust. Yeah. It's funny because the last time I touched Rust, it was trying to figure out linked lists in Rust, and they were especially difficult. Oh, you even have a Discord? That's awesome. Thanks for the follow, the Misco. I appreciate that. What brings you here, the Misco? No linked list yet? Yeah, I think this was the... Yeah. This was the one I started looking through with... I just read through it and tried to implement a couple of them, and it was rough. Learn Rust with entirely too many linked lists. It's been a while since I've gone through this, but I think there's some weird things with the Rust compiler and all the references within a linked list that make it especially difficult. Yeah, if you take a look at it, let me know. I haven't read through it in a while. Sweet. Yeah, I'll do that. Stack Overflow. I love the name. The SQL is also going well. On Wednesday, we'll analyze real data sets of London crime data. possibly other cities. Okay, cool. Cool. That's awesome. Did I get into Discord yet? Discord might have to update. Okay. Oh, Dariuccio, if you want to, feel free to link both of your streams. I think we've got like 7 people viewing or something like that. Seems you missed it. Oh, you got a question? Yeah. Give me a second. Feel free to link both your streams. We've got a handful of people watching. Anyone that's watching, definitely recommend going and watching him. I've watched both his streams a little bit, and they're a lot of fun. Stuck Overflow is learning Rust, and it's really cool watching him and his buddy, coworker, not sure. Oh yeah, and then Dariuccio Satu is him teaching his girlfriend SQL. Buddy, nice. Yeah, both are very good. Go check them out. Hopefully some follower will come. Nice. Awesome. Have fun cooking. All right. I've only got a few more minutes as well. Yeah, let's see if I can knock out this binary tree stuff. Each node has value left and right. Oh, you asked me a question, didn't you? Oh, so do you use Ruby for work? The answer is yes. We use Ruby on Rails and React at work, if you can still hear me. Each node has a left points to A. Right. Point to other nodes. Oh, right. Only 2 child nodes. can be unbalanced. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and do much more of this. Um, I'm taking on data structures. Cool. Okay. If you've stuck around this long before, you know that once I fill out the README, it's basically the end, unless there's good chat going on or something. So if you're still here, thank you so much. Oh, that's actually quite a lot of people here. Let's see if there's somebody to raid before we get too far. So if you're still here, thank you so much for being here, and I really appreciate it, and I appreciate the conversation. I'm gonna check out and see if there's someone to raid. So stick around if you want to do that. CM Griffin. Okay, so looks like CM Griffin is the guy. Looks like he's working on a feature flag system and OpenAI gem on the side. Yeah, looks fun. Let's check it out. Okay. Rating in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.